how is it possible that people that have been married for 20 years decide after 2 decades of their life together that is no longer working and they decide to divorce and they walk away? All right, hello everybody and welcome to FA 2020.
My name is Toyin.
I am Mobolowo Ota. Put some respect in my name.
Okay, good morning, ma.
All right, so this is Feminine Angle, where we look at every topic, however, in hindsight, and then we're providing our own view or reflection to that topic. So, Toyin, imagine if life itself was like a continuous assessment where you're looking at what you did, where you are, and maybe the possibility of changing stuff in the past. Would you say you've done that recently?
Yeah.
When?
My birthday was, in case you want to send me a gift,
These
September.
are the usual. I beg you. I didn't give you gifts.
I said, well, those that want to send me gifts, September. It's not too late.
I thought you were looking
We're
at
still
me.
in the ember month, so you can still send me
I thought you
gifts.
were looking at me like, oh, in case you want to send me gifts.
You're covered. You're covered.
Okay, toy is one of the issues because we don't have to wait until it is birthday, or maybe when there is when there is a failure, or all of you people doing New Year resolution.
Do you still do that?
I forgot.
I jump past. I don't do that.
I forgot.
I don't do that anymore. I
forgot it a long time ago.
No.
Because honestly, it really doesn't make sense when you have to wait until when something happens. Say maybe there was a failure, or maybe there was a success, or maybe during your birthday, and then during 31st stroke first New Year resolution, where you say, oh, during that New Year resolution, say, oh,
I want to lose 10 pounds.
I want to lose 10
before February.
10 pounds. 10 kg. Because people raise the bar. How to lose 10 kg? I want to learn a different language. Some people say, oh,
I want to upskill my career. My resume needs to be updated.
Resume is good. Maybe it's just to write 1 or 2 lines. But then when you are learning a new language, when you decide, oh, I want to build a house, 3-story building, you have not started putting money aside. When you have to say, okay, I want to upscale my career, but then you haven't gone to upscale the skill. Abi? you haven't done that. So maybe you are thinking, oh, I want to be, which skill is now very common? For that time when you say, oh, project management, but you didn't go to project management school, but you're looking for a project manager.
I want to be a tech sis. About this, how do you call them? Tech bro.
Tech bro or tech sis. Tech something. You want to be a tech somebody, but then you haven't done the
first
course.
thing to do is to
you don't know anything about it.
You say, I want to do this year. One of my goals.
But you want to be collecting the tech
the 6-figure salary.
They take somebody money. You don't even know the lingo. You're just projecting without planning. Are you one of those people?
Okay. So do you think you do that yourself?
I do a self-assessment, yes. And I think it's very important that you have what we call the 6 months plan. You do 6 months plan, 2 years plan, 5 years plan, 10 years plan, and all of that, and make them realistic. Make them realistic. It's not 6 months plan. Oh, that's when I want to build. When I want to build a house, or when I want to buy a helicopter in the next 6 years. But then you haven't started to think. You don't even know the cost implication. You don't know anything that will put this idea together. It could be that you want to start a business, right? So if you want to start a business, when do you want to start a business? Okay, so you put that down. The Bible says what?
Write it down.
Write it down.
Make it plain.
Make it plain. Don't start putting assumption. Say, oh, the moment I start the business like this, we just sell out. 1 million.
we got.
We'll get 1 million orders.
To the bank or rushing to the bank.
That's also possible. But then, before then, how are you going to make yourself visible enough for people to know that you actually have
Market
maybe
survey,
this product
visibility, and all that.
or this service that you're offering, and then you can be patronized.
Do you know some people start businesses without even having a business plan? I was talking to somebody and I said something about, she was talking about something. I said, do you have a business plan? And like, I just know that. I'm like, no, you need to have projections. You need to have somebody. If you don't, you know, a lot of times we overlook some services. Like people actually do write business plans for people.
Sure, sure.
But people have not gotten to that headspace where they feel, for me to start this thing, I need to get somebody to help me draw up a business plan, da 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 da, you know. But okay, back to the assessment thing. What other areas of life do you think we can self-assess?
To be honest with you, is every area, okay? Is in everything that you do. Health wise, right? How have you been doing a continuous assessment? You start from the area of food. Eh? If you've been consuming some people argue that, oh, when they go to party, they use this spoon. You know this spoon that caterers will use to dish to dish the food. They call it one spoon. Is it one scoop or one spoon?
One
right?
scoop.
So one scoop. Say if you've been taking 2 scoops of the rice, maybe they give you jollof rice and then they give you fried rice and then they put the condiments and the orishirishi on the side and all of that. So if you've been doing that, maybe you were doing that maybe like 2-3 years ago. How are you eating it now? How are you eating it now? Because as you get older, it becomes more difficult for
To
you
digest.
for the food to digest. It's not your
So you're not
body
moving
is not
around
is
as
not is
much.
you're not as active, right? So you need to think about all that. So if you've been taking 2 scoops before, start thinking of taking 1 scoop.
I saw one lady say, stop eating like a hooligan. I found that
Start
eating
thinking
like a hooligan.
start thinking about eating more vegetables. Start thinking about drinking only water. Okay? Leave all those fizzy, all the
If you want to
wine,
talk to me,
all the
talk
juice,
to me direct.
all the juice.
Don't go around corners. Just say, Toyin, stop taking soda. Why you think you people should stop? Who is you people? Call my name.
Start walking. Okay? After you are done with all the hooliganist food that you are eating, take some time out to walk. So this is I mean that's health.
That's for health.
And then
Also
you're looking at your
physicals.
yeah, which is part of health, right? And then you look at the career as well. Where are you, or where have you been for the past 5 years? What's your projection? So if maybe you came in as what's the first entry
Entry level.
stage or entry level? If you came in as entry level, are you looking at being a team lead, eventually becoming the manager, or the managerial position, and then becoming the director and all of that? Get all of the information of what you need, the requirements that you need to propel you to those stages that you want to be. Okay? And then look at your environment. Please upscale from your motor car. All right? You were driving one motor car before. Upscale, please. Upscale. Do a continuous assessment of the motor. Why you give me
If
the
the
eye?
car is still serving you, why rock the boat? Because everybody's changing cars.
No,
If the car is still serving its purpose, why the pressure?
because you do a continuous
Of even
assessment
your car,
on everything.
your hair, uncle.
Even your hair. If you decide to go natural, please.
Or you decide to go lock your hair, like some people I know.
Talk to me direct.
One
Don't
one.
be no.
One. One one.
So is continuous assessment, do you think how is it different from being self-critical? So you're continuously you're criticizing yourself.
I would say they go hand in hand. I think just a matter of lingo. Because for you to assess yourself, you must be willing to criticize yourself. Because if you keep saying, if you're trying to be nice, you're not going to get, it's just like saying when you get feedback at work. Not all feedbacks are positive feedbacks. sometimes you get the nasty, the unpleasant feedback. So for you to actually assess yourself, you need to also be very critical.
Mm.
So you can tell yourself the truth. Oh, this is where I messed up. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Oh, and I said I was not going to do this anymore. Oh, no. You need to do better.
So why don't people take criticism then?
It's just an ego thing. You cannot grow if you're not open to criticism. You can't grow. Trust me. Just like if you're at work and your boss or manager or team lead comes back at you and tells you maybe something and you are,
but you know that some
you
people
can never grow.
But you know that some people actually criticize you not based on the fact that they're looking for.
True.
So they're not actually
on a bad place.
Exactly. They're not looking for your growth per se.
They want to just pull you down.
They're criticizing you because they just want an avenue
to get at you
and
make you feel bad.
Right.
True.
But that's different. That's what you're saying.
That's different. That's those people are the 1%. You should know where to put them. When you can know that this person is coming from a bad place, you just know that don't let it get to you. You just develop thick skin. But we're talking about like your own self, not somebody else assessing you. When you sit back and you're like, oh, you look at you assess your friendships, your situationships, your.
So Tony is saying that in all of the friends that you have, maybe you had 20 friends before. Look at all the 20 friends and see the one that maybe you'll be dropping. Or maybe you box them into
categories.
Yeah. So
compartmentalization. Yeah, thank you.
So you look you look at the ones that actually give you value. All of your friends should be giving you value, right?
At this stage, yes. We're done past back when we're younger. Yes, you just had friends all over the place. But that's where assessment comes in.
But there's some fun friends, right?
And you still keep them.
So you put them on one
side. But sometimes you just have some friends that you have some people that around you and you're not getting, there's no value added. There's no value added. If you tell them about a business plan or a business, they're like, I want to go. I have dream.
Once we get to the bridge, we'll cross it. Do you have friends like that?
Yes. Some people just have this way of, you tell them about something you want to do, they're like, that thing. Many people are doing it. Are you sure? There's no money in that thing, no. So if you notice that you have such people, you don't need bad energy, bad vibes. That is different from someone telling you, oh, have you really thought about it? Maybe you should, really take out time to research and all that before you delve into it. Those are two different vibes. But if you have this person is like, you want to start to sell clothes. Maybe everybody's selling clothes. Who will buy? Or hey, I have this. I know how to make this. I want to start making it. They say, who will order? If you have such people around you, that's bad energy. So that's part of when you're assessing your friends. You know that those people, you don't mention any of your plan because you don't want
any of your
goals to them. That's different. So you have some friends that ginger. You only say, this thing you made, you can make money from it. I know someone that can do this kind of energy. No matter how little or how stupid it may sound, they're always waiting to but you know there are ways that you can make this thing actually work. There's no small plan, no. There's no small. Those are good energy that you like. Okay, this person will roll with you.
So when do you think that one needs to start to do a self-assessment? Now we've established the fact that your entire life needs to be self-assessed. Yep. You understand? So it really doesn't matter whether it is your relationship, if you were married, how can we always make it better? Something that I was thinking about recently. I was saying that how is it possible that people that have been married for 20 years decide after 2 decades of their life together that is no longer working and they decide to divorce and they walk away?
20 years, I've seen people who have married for 40 years and above. That is where this assessment thing comes in. Trust me, that marriage didn't break up in 20 years. There have been cracks most times. This is generally.
So essentially, what you're saying is that most likely those people did not do a self-assessment.
How many couples do you think really do self-assessment?
But they're asking you people.
Drop it
How
in the
many
comment
of-
section.
How many?
No, because life is a continuous. I mean, you are two people coming together from two different backgrounds, two different
You
foundations.
said maybe.
Yeah.
Do you marry within your family?
What, let's say maybe.
You said maybe.
Oh, no.
You are two people coming.
Scratch that. Scratch that. Two
Because I was thinking,
scratch that.
are you married from the same family? I beg you.
Scratch that. So, so you have, there are things that along the line, because we evolve.
Sure.
If maybe while we're dating, things were being done certain way, we evolve. Times change. Even devices are getting upgraded. Back in the time when we got married, there were no air fryers. So maybe we're used to using deep fryers, or maybe frying and then
Or
now
frying pan, frying pan.
and now you want to get a deep fryer, and your partner is like, "What's that? This is
Waste of money.
waste of money." Those are little things that may look little. What's that thing about the small foxes, or I can't remember the way it comes again?
Little foxes.
Those are things that can cause a crack. Oh,
And then you start to build resentment.
Oh, TVs back in the day were put on TV stand, and now people are mounting TVs on the wall. If two of you are don't agree on that, and one person wants it, one person doesn't want it, I'm just giving you instances where things that may look very simple, but
Do you
with
know,
lot of proportion.
as in fun fact, do you know that even something as little as how people press their
Oh,
toothpaste,
that's been is a long-standing issue.
how people press
Yes.
their toothpaste,
Is a long-standing issue. We all have different irks and pet peeves. So maybe sometime along the way you were just like condoning it or condone, but as we get older, at least your
tolerance level is
it
reduced.
drops. Trust me, it drops. So some things that you probably have been.
I beg you, if you're Tony's friend though, she's telling you to do continuous assessment regularly
No, because okay, you
as a friend.
a friend, partner, spouse, whatever. I mean, time to time you'll be like, oh, how are we doing? Pulse check. How are we doing? Some people take out time, maybe the anniversary or whenever the time just comes, and they're just like, oh, is there anything I can, as in, how are we doing? Are you okay? Are you whatever? And talk about it.
But do you think that so we're talking about relationships now, or maybe even married, but do you think that people take kindly to it when you criticize what they've been doing wrong? Do you think people will take kindly to it?
You probably won't. So that's where, but if you,
Say for instance now, just let me just say what's in my mind. I don't know.
I'm suspecting you. I'm suspecting. Okay, drop the bomb.
Okay.
Drop
Say
it.
for instance now, I'm not satisfied. You understand?
I don't understand. Talk to me like I'm a nursery school child. I don't understand.
Okay, let's move on. Let's move on.
Talk your
Let's
point.
move on.
Okay, so back
let's
to
move on.
self-assessment.
It's like I'm about to
As in a relationship, you guys are getting at, you're going, and you never take time out to address some issues that keep reoccurring. You find out that maybe you drop this thing this way, and the person you come back, it has been moved. You take it. You come again, on that day you put it here, it has been moved. You need to address it. Some things like, everything needs to be addressed. See, when these issues of when you say people of 20 years, 50, 25 years, 50 years are divorcing, it didn't start today.
Okay, so I'm going to use your word against you. When we were talking about love language, what did you say your love language was? Money. And I said my own was
Service, I think.
communication.
Okay.
I said communication. You said money.
No, that's
okay.
above,
So it's something.
The only constant thing in life is change. I can change my love language.
Jesus,
if in my 20s, money was my love language, but now in my 50s, I say service is not my love language. Will you go and call police for me?
Because now you are saying, say if something was dropped here, and then it was not addressed. How do you address it? You put money there.
No, that's not about love
You-
language. You are taking
no,
you are
it's-
being straight jacketed.
it's part of love language, because you need to talk about it. Me, I'm saying you need to talk about it.
Okay, maybe
You
that
are
day
saying that you
okay,
need to. There is the money.
Okay,
The money is everything. No,
I go back and
wait.
I'm like, I want to add to my love language. Now can't I add to it?
Which kind of other?
Addition.
So, all right. So in essence, the communication is key
It's very key. No.
when you're doing a continuous assessment.
Yes, because how do you assess without talking? And mind you, this
You
talking,
can give the
this
eye now.
talking.
Can you give the eye?
Mm.
Like, okay, so I don't like it, and then you now make eye. Is that
Is
good
who
enough?
that is looking at you that
Or
will
maybe
see
you throw up an attitude.
and the person ignores it. If you are carrying face and the person is doing like he's not seeing you,
How can you do
like
you
my
don't
people
see me?
say, now man where they look in wife, I know say she dey cry. I'm sure some people have it. If the person say you carry face and like maybe something happened to her or something, maybe you can't carry face, you need to say it. That kind of face doesn't work. It doesn't work.
Really?
Most times, some people can decide to ignore that's your carrying of face and like do like she didn't say anything. So it depends on who you're with. If the person is not sensitive to your feelings or sensitive to some people are very your face changed. What happened?
Okay, so how do you advise that people would effectively carry out a continuous assessment?
By being continuous. It's not like
Doing
we've done it.
seriously.
No, like the word says, continuous. It's not a one. You just do it one time and never again. Okay, we assessed our marriage, for example, 2 years ago. 2 years is a long time.
So what do you advise? Say for somebody that is assessing their marriage, should it be like every 6 months or every year?
It should be
Or
it shouldn't be mechanical.
when
as
needed.
and when due, as and when needed. If it comes up and something that you've probably been like when it's just like when you're what do you call teachable moment for your kids. Sometimes you don't just call them and everybody sit down and hey, today we're talking about hygiene. It's when something comes up, you grab the moment, talk about it.
Mm.
Because when you make it mechanical, say, okay, on the 16th of December, we're having our content assessment. That's mechanical. Do you get? Or, okay, we did it today, June. The next one is in December.
So how do you determine if there is growth actually?
You feel it if you're not getting positive feedback.
Okay, so essentially what I hear you say is that so if you're writing it down, you write where you are at
where
currently,
you want to be,
and then where you're at, and then where you want to be. And so you also go back
and see if
and then say, okay, so you put a check mark on, okay, so if I was able to cross from point A to point B, which is what we say,
yeah,
this is as
like a tracker
and to be.
Yeah,
okay,
a tracker.
All right, so we're asking, what's your own continuous assessment, or what do you think are the areas that you can do a continuous assessment? Let's know in the comment section.
And do you think constant assessment, does it actually prevent burnout in relationships, work, your life generally? Please don't forget to subscribe and share.
Like, share, subscribe, and put on your notification button.